Today we took our MT-09, it's a 2020, up and north of the Boonton area where there's some really nice back roads, and we stopped at the train depot there. That's always an interesting place. I always like to look at the stuff they're restoring, but I never seem to figure out how you get in there. I'm going to have to make a more concerted attempt, but it is a good place to stop and take some pictures. And of course we always enjoy the back roads. But most of all, we always enjoy going with using a quick shifter on the MT-09. Well, looks like we're going to have another nice riding day today. Here's the scenario. Rained big time, yes, last night. It's probably going to rain sometime today. And it's going to be really hot. So what could be better for a ride? And obviously, you can't even think about this summer without thinking about how crazy the weather's been. We've had extreme heat, extreme rain, and days that it's been beautiful in the morning, rain in the afternoon, thunderstorm, and it got beautiful at night. And I don't really ride at night anymore, but if I did, it's probably better to ride at night than during the day. It's more reliable. But anyway, we're going to try to get a ride today for sure. Now, we've been carefully monitoring the wear and tear on this Michelin 5, and I'm still amazed at how soft of a tire it is at the edge. And the last time we were at Perry's, we monitored and we measured, I guess, a whole bunch of different tires, and we were the softest by far. But so I don't know. But I'm really hoping it's going to stand the test of time. It's really a grippy tire. It's probably the grippiest tire that I've had on here. But it just makes me wonder, when it's that soft of a tire, how long it's going to last. You know, the question is always, to me, when you have that soft of a tire, how long is it going to last? And again, I try to monitor it and put some on every other video so people know, because we're trying to report on the tire wear. That's been one of the things we'd like to know, because this is really, I think it's the grippiest tire. But again, and this is a road tire. They make the same tire in a track tire. This is the road version, and it durometers out in the 40s here on the softer side of the rubber, and in the 50s on the middle. So again, just trying to report as this unfolds, the great adventure. And of course, I have the matching Michelin 5 on the front. Had 3 different rear tires on this bike since I had it, because I got 2 flats. That's the reason. I didn't wear them out. But anyway, that's just trying to report as honestly as I can. Okay, boys, no biting. No splashing, no biting. You think they listen to me? No splashing, no biting. And they do both. And as soon as we take care of Karen's farm, we'll be out on the open road. Oh, and everything is just blooming away. And we have some new flowers that just bloomed today. 2 more that are coming out. And that one's just gorgeous. Wow. It's so nice to come out in the morning and have a nice fresh flower you haven't seen before. Beautiful. Now, these lilies don't last that long, but while they are in bloom, boy, they are a beautiful flower. And when Karen planted these, I didn't realize how beautiful they are. They are just spectacular. And I never even try to count the zinnias we have behind the pond. There are just zinnias everywhere. Nanda Navola started on these zinnias a few years ago, and we have just been zinniaed. At today's harvest, we got a giant zucchini zilla, and of course fresh flowers for the table. Every day. This is one of Karen's next projects before I actually leave. One of the projects is going to be, we're going to make our own pickles from the cucumbers we have. Maybe we could make a pickle out of that MT-09 out there. So we've been getting a lot of these veggies right out of our garden. The bok choy, we're going to make our own pickles here. And what is this going to be today?
This is basil and cilantro for pesto, pignoli nuts for pesto.
So when I get back from riding, we're going to have pesto?
Sure. And this is eggplant, and it's going in the oven for baba ganoush.
Oh, so when I get back, it's going to be a feast. Even if I'm soaking wet from the rain, it's. Okay, one last cup of coffee and we're out the door. So the weather is 25% chance of rain. It's supposed to be cloudy, but it doesn't look like it's bad right now. And when I get home, I'll have baba ganoush. And I don't know how long the pickles have to stay in there, but we're going to make our own pickles. And they're digging right in front of my house, so I have to be careful when I leave today. This is a local thing that's very common in this area that I ride. They make these out of wood pallets, and they're on people's lawns. This one's on the front of a firehouse. They're just everywhere. So this is downtown Boonton. I guess they call it Old Boonton. Boonton is an area that's on a lot of hills. It's all up and down. If you go almost in any direction from Boonton, the roads are really nice. There's quite a few really nice back roads to explore. There's some really nice, well, I find things to explore no matter where I go, but it's an area that's nice to ride, and just target the town of Boonton and go in every direction. This is at the west end of Boonton, and if you go up in this area, it's a cool place to look around. Now, another interesting little stopover. I've been here before. It's a very interesting place. It's the Lackawanna Freight House, and I just can't figure out exactly. They're restoring trains down there. There's some really old trains from the 50s. So I'm walking around by this the freight depot here. It looks like they have a GG1 in the back. Some really old passenger cars they're restoring. I assume they're restoring them. It's a pretty cool place. Anyway, this is in Boonton, by the way. I don't know if I mentioned that. And it is quite a nice little stopover. If you like yellow flowers, they're mostly Rudbeckias. It is a great place to stop and take a few pictures of your bike. A pretty interesting stopover, Jersey Central Power and Light. That looks like about a 100-year-old, 200-year-old building. Who knows? Who knows? Now, everywhere I ride up in this area, there's something interesting around every corner. It's just amazing. A great place to ride. I still was unable to find out if this place is open to the public. It wasn't open today, but there were lights on inside. Unusual. Now, this is part of the Morris Canal System, lock number 9. There's some real nice photo shoots, nice areas along here. On a hot day like that, the water looks very inviting anyway. Another nice little area to take some pictures right on the edge of Boonton. is Griffith Park. They were doing some work there the last time I was there. It's pretty nice.
But check this place out across the street. They're not open, but a little artsy place. I don't know what that is. Have to check it out. We get out later in the day, so the next time we're up this way. Cool place. Well, every day I get to ride this bike, I'm just more happy with it than the day before. It has just been such a fun bike to have in the collection. And we had some variable weather today along this ride. It's cloudy, it peaks the sun. You never know what's coming. Every day is an adventure.
And one of the things that makes this bike special is the low end torque and the way it delivers the power effortlessly.
Just one beautiful sweeping turn after another up here. What a great place to ride.
And what's nice about the back roads is there's really no two that are exactly the same. They go in and out of the shade along rivers and railroad tracks. Really nice.
Karen's favorite purple flowers. We planted a bunch of them in the garden this year.
And the time I spent polishing this exhaust every time I wipe the bike off or take pictures of it, I'm so glad I did it. Made a nice change.
Hey, there's a pretty cool photo shoot here. Check this out. Look at the waterfalls down there. Oh, this is the old rusty bridge. Railroad bridge and some really nice waterfalls. Every day I ride I find something I didn't see before, something interesting. I wonder how old this bridge is. I wonder if they even still use it. Anyway, always something. And what happens here, it's very funny. We're in the middle of a very low traffic area. No cars on the road. Amazing. Well, the weather looks like it's playing in our favor today anyway. But you never know. Every day's a surprise. Okay, today we're going through Boonton to get to the area we want to ride in. This old factory here. Wow. When I was 18 years old, I worked in U.S. Rubber in Passaic. Kind of an old school factory.
Now we're very quickly coming up on 8,000 miles. I've had the bike a little over 10 months and 8,000 miles. And every one of those 8,000 miles has been fun. Even the days we got flat tires, and we've had 2 of those days.
Oh, I always like to see these patriotic, they're made out of wood pallets. Pretty cool. And thank you, Karen. This has been a great, great birthday present. I will never forget it.
So it's time to head back to the farm, see how that Baba GHANOUSH is coming out. This area around Boonton is definitely a very nice area to do some riding in.
Karen, of course, has been cooking away all the while I've been out on the open road and trying to beat the raindrops, and looks like we might have had some success with that, but I'm hungry and I'm ready for my coffee.
So it looks great, but tell me what's actually in here.
Eggplant and tahini, olive oil, lemon juice, garlic, salt and pepper, paprika.
Oh, looks delicious. Mmm. And of course some fresh cut flowers and new vegetables right from our garden. And thankfully Baba GHANOUSH, new flowers, a fresh cup of coffee. I was so tired I didn't even put the bike away yet. Hey, what a really nice day this turned out to be. Now, we had black clouds a lot of the day, a little bit of sunshine, but basically had a really nice ride. So if you're new to the channel, we do try to post up some video almost every day. We ride in the northern New Jersey, southern New York area. This particular ride took place around the town of Boonton, and we tried to capture some of the flavor of the area, the waterfalls, the railroad bridges, some of the things that make it an interesting area to ride. It's a relatively low traffic area once you get out of the town. Town, of course, is crowded. Hope you enjoyed the video, and of course, as always, thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. And hopefully, we'll see you tomorrow.